It happened. I promised a lot. I said, you know what I said? here's the thing. I said if I get this heirloom, okay, this one right here, which I actually got. I said that I would give my viewers $200 worth of Apex packs. So I guess I got to do that. I guess today we're going to do that. So for those who are wondering who the winners are on the giveaway, I'm going to pick them right now in this video live. So I hope you guys are staying tuned. We're going to pick one throughout the video so that you guys are kind of hanging out and watching, and we're going to kind of spice things up by doing it. But we're going to also start by picking out one of the viewers very soon, right after this intro, and I tell you guys what's going on here as we begin our quest for the last and final heirloom and start it all over again. So don't worry, if you don't win this time, if you're watching this video and you're liking and subscribing on the channel and you're also following me, Instagram.com/RaynDayGaming, you can get the next one. You can get the next packs that I'm going to be giving away. I'm almost at 10K on Instagram, so that would help. It helps me get access to more tools as well to support and like push my content out. So I really, really do appreciate all you guys doing that. I want to say too, this is interesting because I promised you guys those packs. I'm going to give them to you, but I also got 137 packs to open now. Like I had 36 before, and now I have 100 extra packs, and I got most of them from Apex Legends' new Summer of Plunder sale, and it's going away in less than a day. So, by the way, I want to say this video is sponsored because they wanted me to show you guys this Summer of Plunder sale, excuse me, and it's really cool. The reason I like it, and the reason I think you guys want to click the link in the description below to see if there's anything for you, is that if you are on an Apex Legends pack quest, like the one I was on to get my heirloom, there's pretty much not a more efficient way to do it, because you see this treasure trove bundle gives you a cool R301 skin, but it also gives you 70 packs. Now it costs 5,000 Apex coins, but usually it's 1,000 coins or 100 coins per pack. So you're getting essentially 20 extra packs plus an R301 skin to get that bundle. So that's the most efficient way to buy packs right now. The Lucky Cat bundle, yes, it's 2,000 Apex coins, but you're getting 25 Apex packs, which is more than the value of the coins you're spending, plus the cat charm. So the Holy Grail bundle, you get a guaranteed legendary. You will also get 7 packs. And then you get the charm, and it only costs 700. Like, you're paying for the 7 Apex packs, the legendary pack, the golden charm is for free. So essentially, for me, this is the most efficient way to continue trying to get this last heirloom. So if you guys are interested in getting the heirloom, this is definitely the way to go. You can check it out in the link in the description below. And again, thanks for EA for supporting the channel on this. I think this is really cool because it kind of fits into the thing we were doing before. The other videos, which weren't actually sponsored, I just want to give back to my community. As I get heirlooms, I want you guys to get them as well. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it live. I'm picking a comment here. I had no idea there would be 2,520 comments on this video, by the way. And again, remember to follow here, guys. We're close to 10K and to be a part of the next one as well. So I'm going to copy the link of this, and I'm going to put this in a free Instagram comment picker. And we are going to decide. We're going to find out who is going to be the winner. Okay, so we're going to go here. I think this is it. No, it's Wask. This is the one. And so I'm excited. Congratulations, whoever has been a part of this. I've not done this before. I used other posts, so this is literally fresh. It's the first time I've done it. Momentum, the drum roll. It's taken a while to get the comments because in a big moment. And throughout these videos, if you guys don't know, it's pretty chill. We're just opening packs and talking. But some of the topics I do plan on covering as well as making sure we find the other person who is going to be the winner is stuff around what heirlooms are coming next, which ones we want to see. Some great inspiration, I think, from how to play Apex, but also take some of that into life advice as well. You guys kind of know how I operate if you're familiar with the channel. So let's get to it. Find the winner. It's just going to be a good time. Okay, AC10. AC10. Congratulations. We got to get the message out to AC10. You are the first winner. You will be getting 100 packs. 100 packs, my friend, from me. And typically, I just send it to your PayPal. I just send you like $100 to your PayPal, and then you could use it for the packs, or you can use it for not. But congratulations. Yo. Big shout out. Now, guys, like the video, comment down below, do some stuff, just show some positive love, because you know what? The next one I pick, it could be you. We're going to refresh that some point in the video. But let's get to opening the packs here, and let's get to chatting about these heirlooms. So the Raven's Bite Bloodhound heirloom is the one I want. Oh, legendary off the bat. Let's go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. This is like the Pathfinder heirloom right here. PAL 9000? Dude, I cannot believe I didn't have this. Yo, this is sick. Yo, can we get this equip on? Let's go. What a start. What a start. Let's go. Okay. Okay, baby. What we got here? We're going to run through these, too. We are running through these. I'm going to put this on so I could hear.
I'd say try better.
It's all right. It's all right. Comments again. We're just going to roll through the comments. We're not going to pay too much attention to that because, you know, we got things to do. I'm going to pick a random number of a pack right now as well. Ooh, what we get? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're getting these legendary. Hold on. I'm picking a random number right now. I'm doing random number generator so we know when to pick the next pack. So it's going to be completely random. Completely random. Excuse me. The next winner of the giveaway. The final one. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. Random number. We had 136 packs. Okay, I got the number. All right, beautiful. Now some. Okay, all right, I got the number, fam. Wow. This has been great too. So one of the reasons, just to give you guys an overview of what I want to do with these videos and why I'm doing them so much. I'm not the loot pack opening guy. I think for anybody who's watched me,
everything dies.
Very true. Very, very nice, Alexander. Named, potentially, you know, Caustic was actually named after a serial killer, and they changed the name because I believe the name was Gaskins. And one of the other designers said, you know what, it's a little weird to have gas in his name, and so they changed his name and to Knox. That's actually why he's Alexander Knox and not Alexander Gaskins. Kind of an interesting backstory there. You learn a lot if you follow the developers on Twitter because they have these great conversations around little tidbits of information you might not know. If you're an Apex Legends fan, this is great. So we have so much happening. There's so much happening right now, and I'm saying I'm not this Apex Legends loot pack guy, but one of the things that YouTubers always try to do is, how do I have a format where I can talk to my audience and I can chill with you guys, and yet you guys want to be here with me for the length of the time, and I can talk freely, you know? And this is one of those ways where I found I can actually talk freely. We're doing something. We want to get this Bloodhound pack. Imagine I get it in the 137. Like, wouldn't that be crazy? That would make it so, oh my god, that would be actually crazy. Let's hope for that.
Get ready for a light show.
You're ready for a light show, pal. I would really be excited about that. So it's one way to do that, but it's another way to kind of keep up with certain topics that have happened, like that little Alexander Knox story. Things like that I think make, you know, things a little easier for all of us to kind of stay involved and get excited about Apex Legends. My last video was kind of interesting. It didn't need to be a video, I'd say. It was talking about Bangalore being the main feature in Season 6. Legendary. Let's go. What we got? Legendary banner. I mean, okay. I see how you try to bait and switch right there. You said I got legendary, then you gave me a banner, and you called it legendary. Okay, I see how it is. Apex, I feel you. I feel what you know. I like the banners, to be honest. I really do. I get excited about banners because I get excited about artwork and great, just even 2D art design as well. So when it becomes this like moving piece, I'm with it. I'm with it. But you could see, this has been a pretty good pack opening so far. A couple epics, a couple legendaries as well. Pretty good. Still got 115 left. So one big thing I wanted to talk about was this idea of three things really throughout the story that I think apply to Apex Legends and like a little bit of a tip. So my girlfriend, she did a training last week. I went back to LA. I was doing some projects that I'll hopefully be able to talk to you guys about in a little bit. But she was doing a training the other day, and she said that, hold on, pause that thought, babe. I know your training is important, but I just got a legendary pack in Apex Legends, and it's a Wraith skin. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, this is old school. This is old school Wraith right here. I don't want to mess with that, right? Ain't nobody wants to mess with that. Oh my God. Yeah, let's do it. Vengeance Seeker. So they did this exercise with these teams, and they were talking about leading and following. And I think in our lives, right, and as well as in Apex Legends, we are forced to do things where we sometimes are the leader, and we're telling the crew where to go. We're charging in first. We're commanding them through good communication. And sometimes we're the follower. And those two roles are... You know what? I'm not a big fan of this skin, even though this is one of the original ones. But I'm really happy that I have it. I'm really happy that I have this. I actually have the Twitch Prime skin equipped right now. And so it's pretty similar colors. I'm going to actually equip this. This is an old school Pathfinder skin that was one of the original ones that came out that had some flavor for him back in Season 1. And I mean, I do like it. It's the Angel City Pacer. One of the things that threw me off initially was his legs were really big in this. And they changed his model. Not only to make it a little bit more predictable on to hit it, a little less big because his legs were so huge, but they just resized it as well as the cosmetics that went with it. So this is actually better than I remember it being. So I'm actually really happy that we have it. But leading and following, guys, I mean, I think sometimes as a follower, you understand that there are times when it feels like you're taking a back seat. For me, I know, like, even in my family, the dynamic of somebody choosing what TV show to put on, like, I feel like... Yeah, I'd rather watch my show, or I'd rather, in a relationship, choose where we go to eat. If I'm maybe in a sport, I don't want to be the guy coming in off the bench. I want to kind of be the guy starring in the play. But I in the play or, even in theater, right? A chorus member versus a main cast. I think that there's this really interesting point that you said is that there are ways to lead and follow. And the leaders who learn how to follow while leading help to galvanize people who are in that following role so they feel comfortable and they feel like they can achieve something. And as a follower, sometimes understanding, how do I lead while following? How do I, as a follower, still lead myself, still lead the other followers, still lead people who are in a similar position as me, setting an example? These are things that I think help us in this moment. I mean, you look at COVID-19, you look at the way that there's a lot of people who want to lead themselves, and we're all being asked to follow a lot of different rules and a lot of different restrictions. And you lead, not necessarily when you're out of control and someone else is telling you what to do, but how do you lead yourself when you're in that role of following? And this is really important. And I think it's, if you can learn this skill and you can learn, okay, I got to take personal responsibility for me. I'm following, I can't go outside, but I can still figure out how to get my exercise. I can still wake up and create a schedule for myself. I can have more water in my day. I could do things that are restorative for my mind. Put my phone and my iPad and my computer, my TV, and whatever else is down for 20 minutes a day and lead myself into more mental relaxation. So when I get back on, I'm not as anxious. That is huge, in my opinion, for all of us in this time period. So I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to take something from that. To me, I found that pretty interesting, and especially during this time, it was very appropriate. I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think about that kind of dynamic of leading and following, especially in a time where we're all being told to do a lot of things. To me, it boils down to personal accountability and responsibility. The more that you look to yourself and to your actions as what you can control. That great saying, and it's not a saying, I think it's in the Bible, right? God give me the strength to change the things I can, and to essentially not change the things I can't control, and the wisdom to know the difference between those. And I think that's where we're all at here. And it's like, if you can relate to that quote, I really relate to that every time I hear it, to know that, some things are not in my control from an outer perspective. I can't tell that guy to drive 35 when it's a 25, or 25 when it's a 35 and he's going, faster than the speed limit. I can't do that, but I can slow down a little bit, right? That's what I can control. And I think that applied to life. I can't tell someone that I can be outside or be in their restaurant, but I can make my own version that supports me and my family and gives me the feeling that I need from going to that restaurant. We're all missing a lot of outer symbols, but when you look at symbols, this is a really important thing I've learned. Symbols versus experience are really all that we're looking for. Let's take an example. The most common example, guys, I'm looking at you. How many of us want to get a nice car? It's kind of a thing, right? You know that it gives you that little bit of pop when you walk out, when you're going to a club, when you're picking up a girl on a date. If you have a nice car, it says something about what you've done in your life. Not necessarily that it's saying it's true. You could be spending all your money on the car, living on the street. But the truth is, you have an opportunity to kind of make a statement. Now, the symbol of a car oftentimes gets guys going in a way where they go, man, I really need that nice car. This car symbolizes all these things that I want. And think of those symbols: power, being respected, people feeling like you're worthwhile, a sense of self-worth, a sense of confidence, accomplishment, right? All of these things. But what if we look at those things, right, and we ask ourselves, is there a way to get those experiences without the symbol? Because the goal is, when you sometimes buy a car, and I've known this I've had bad cars, I've had nice cars. The car thing is like a couple of times. A couple of times you pull up and people go, damn, nice car, bro. But a lot of times you just have a car, and so do they, and they pull on the side, and no one cares, no one says anything, and then you're not getting this thing you thought when you're spending all this money on this car, and now this car feels like it's a weight because it's so expensive, and you're like, all these things I thought would come with it, people aren't complimenting them, the girls aren't throwing themselves at me, I'm still kind of the same person, I just have a really expensive car that now is like just as much as my home. And so what you're really saying when you want like this car, or when you want to go maybe to a vacation, or you want to do these things, a lot of times you're saying this symbol represents an experience that I want more in my life. An experience of feeling more confident, more self-worthy, more, I think, valuable, more a car represents, certain things represent, think of a vacation. A vacation could be, I want the experience of relaxing more. I want the experience of feeling like I don't have stress, reduced anxiety, more peace, right? When you think of a vacation, what are all those things that come into your mind? It's not that you have to go to Hawaii to get that. But we often confuse the symbol with the experience. That's why people, when they're really, really wealthy, so wealthy, they still even deal with these issues that you feel like money should solve, because they get all these symbols that they think, oh, once I have this, I'll be happy, I'll be relaxed, I'll be content, I'll be confident, and they get all the symbols and then they still don't have the experience. So what you should really be looking for is, how do I get the experience? Because when you have the experience of feeling confident, of feeling abundant, of feeling peaceful. Oh, legendary, we gotta pause this. Ooh. Oh my god, bro. Wait, is this the most fire Hemlock skin we've got in the game? This is like the victory of Samothrice, dude. In the Louvre. Holy crap. This is beautiful. I've never seen this one. Okay, we're equipping this, the glorious one. Yes. Yo, fam, that is nice right there. So yeah, to me, I think this is a very important thing, right? When you have these experiences, what you're really saying to yourself is that when you have those experiences, I think it's a lot easier for you to attract the symbols. People who are taking care of themselves, who are getting the experience of relaxing or confident, who are, taking care of themselves, experience self-worth, they go into situations differently, and I think that's one thing I've learned in my life that I would say is good to pass on, if I can, to anyone who's willing to listen. Chasing a symbol, once you get the symbol, you realize that's not what you wanted. It's not that the symbol isn't great. Like, I want an ATV. I would love riding in the sand. I'm gonna love that experience. But it's not like that's gonna solve my issue, right? And so if I want more of something in my life, the route I found to be more effective is to look at how I can give myself that experience more often. Like relaxation as an example, especially the vacation stuff. Start taking baths more, I don't really take a lot of baths, but I started taking baths more just to be in it and relax and stop and chill. And I've gotten my little bit of feeling relaxed in 20 minutes rather than going on a whole trip to, Hawaii when we can't go on a trip right now. So, especially during COVID, it's a really important thing I think I want to, pass on to my audience. And for those of you going, whoa, I thought I just went into a loot pack video and a game plan. This is guys talking to me about all this stuff. That's a little bit what my channel is. I've done a lot of this stuff in my life and talked a lot about this stuff in front of people and outside of gaming. And I've used it as an athlete and as as a gamer and someone in my life throughout business interactions and companies I've worked for. And so that's what you're going to get here. You're going to get a little bit of that. You're going to get a lot of gaming. You're going to get a lot of advice, good explanations. And so I really think that's a strong representation of what I do. And if you guys like that, I mean, I really appreciate everybody who's been showing support on these videos. They've been fun to make. And again, when can I say this during a gameplay? You know what I mean? So we've gotten some good stuff here. Let's do a recap. We still got the pack opening coming up right now. Oh, not right now. I almost give it away. It's coming up very soon for the next person who's the giveaway winner. Again, AC10, congratulations, man. That's awesome. And then, of course, I have a couple other things I want to share with you guys. And I want to talk about the next heirlooms. And I want to get your thoughts on the next heirlooms as to who should be the next heirlooms. We know it is not crypto. We know crypto isn't in the next 2. We've got 6 already. So that leaves, I believe, 5 other legends that are an opportunity for us. So looking at all of that, I think that puts us into Loba. That puts us into Gibraltar. That puts us into Bangalore. And to be honest, with Season 6 being a lot about Bangalore, it's kind of possible. Now, Bangalore hasn't been changed in a lot of ways. She hasn't been buffed or nerfed in a long time. And Season 6 is supposed to be about her. So for me, I do have a little bit of a bet that within the next 2, Bangalore may be getting herself an heirloom. Of course, Caustic is available as well. Revenant's also available in that list also. So it's not just them. I might have missed one, but I feel like, yeah, Watson as well. Watson's another one that could be getting it, which seems like very likely also. Watson's a pretty cool legend, and she's been very popular. But Bangalore, I feel like, has a good pick rate. She's got good balance. She doesn't throw anything on or off as far as the scalings, and that's why when a developer is doing a lot of buffs and nerfs, there's something they're trying to usually bring down or bring up within the status. If a person lies within, you know, from a game dev example, how we would do it is if you were seeing a character fluctuate between like 49 to 51% win rate, play rate, things like that, you might say, great, okay, this character's doing well. She's getting played in a good amount, and she's getting wins, so that it's basically up to the player to determine the wins. That's 50%. 50% you win, 50% you lose. It's a coin toss. It's up to you to make the difference. Characters who are in a high win rate situation, like you pick them and you almost 60% of the time win, that's a character you need to nerf. Because that character's doing more work than the player. That character's better than every other character. I've seen Wraith keep getting nerfs like that and things like that. But those play rates, they're hard because you got to read into the stats. So for my stat geeks, you know, if you have a win rate that's high, but a character like Wraith, what should you infer from that? That Wraith's just so much better? Well, yeah, but all the best players also play Wraith. So if you took all the best players and their main was then Bloodhound, you would see Wraith's highest win rates start to drop down, and she would even out, and Bloodhounds would go up, because you're taking the highest winners, and you're taking the winners who are essentially buffing any stat that they play up, and putting that onto a different character, taking it away from one. So we've seen that a lot, to where a character's got this skewed high win percentage in a patch, and it's because, oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's the pro meta right now, so everyone's playing that character. If all the pros stopped caring about having 100,000 kills on Wraith and started caring about having it on Revenant, we would see different stats. So that's part of the issue. But Bangalore seems like she's been falling in that middle ground of that, and she seems like she has a decent pick rate. I'd feel she's probably like a 5 or 6 legend pick rate, so she's right in the middle, I would assume, and she's also really right in the middle, I would assume, as a win rate. And so the key is, how do you upgrade her so that she's interesting? But I feel like when you look at you know, selling things, let's look at a little bit under the curtain here. When you look at selling things, a lot of times, and I'm not saying Apex acts this way, but you want to sell skins for characters that are played a lot, because there's more players caring about buying those skins. For instance, if you do a great skin for a really low played character, you're not going to get your return on an investment. Like, we would at high res make skins that might cost like $50,000 to make. And that idea of making a skin is just digital. Well, it's taking the animator, taking the modeler, taking the designer, taking all of these things, the concept artist, and all their time through the development of that cycle, focus on that skin instead of other things, and instead of other skins. That is the cost of all of their time, right? Which is a lot, right? The gaming industry is kind of an expensive industry. And so... what we get here? What we get here, baby? Okay. Okay. I like it. It's kind of similar to the one that I have, but I like this one. We'll grab that. That's cool. We were just talking about you, Bloodhound. We were just talking about you. Like the Raven too. By the way, for those interested, this is the one of the reasons why I think it'd be cool to have that heirloom. This last one, especially because look at this. This is what I was given from Apex Legends. I don't know if you guys can see this clearly, but it is this little guy right here. Let's just go look at the heirloom really quickly. He is on the heirloom. This is the bird on the heirloom. You see the red eyes and everything. Hold on, let me get the lighting right. See the red eyes right there? Boom. Look at that. So yeah, this guy is pretty much the guy that I've been trying to unlock. I feel like he's pretty cool. I'm very excited about it. And this writing here at the bottom of this as well, I'm trying to see if I could focus up for you guys. It's just a lot of light on a white image. See that writing down there? Anyways, I think that might be the writing that's on here. It's like this word, the Breond or something is the one that's on there. So anyways, really cool. Like, and I actually have it. This is one of, I think you guys were around when I made this video, but they sent it to me. It's number 22 of only 60 made in the world, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome for a game like this. So very honored. And again, really thankful that was sent to me a while ago. Okay, let's continue with the packs. So yeah. So, you know, you want to make a skin for a character that's being played a lot because you have more people who are interested in buying it because they use that character more often, right? I mean, that's just the way it goes. If you have one choice of buying a skin or two skins, you're going to look for your main or the characters you play the most. So I would expect that Bangalore, because she's probably in a medium play rate, and we've gotten most of the higher play rate legends already, I think she's up for it. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's my pitch. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and we're getting kind of maybe close, guys, to the second winner, by the way. And again, if you watch to the end, you'll know whether I am giving away packs because I've gotten the heirloom in this video, or I'm waiting and you guys should tune into the next one and I'll be giving more packs away to more people because I get the heirloom in the next episode. Or maybe it takes me 3. I don't know. It took me 2 last time, so we'll see. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of people who are a little unfortunate right now. And my heart goes out to you guys. You know, it sucks seeing my friends and people that I love in trouble in their world. You know, I think, listen, I'm not a guy that's always been a have. I've actually grown up as a guy who's had a lot. And then, you know, I don't share this story a lot, but in 2010, you know, my whole family went bankrupt and we lost our house we lived in for 17 years. And I basically lived in my cousin's bedroom, random friends' houses, old friends' guest houses, for years. A community church where I did service. As far as it's not really a church. It was kind of like a lab. I would say it was a space. It was like a gardens, almost like a spiritual gardens that you can kind of go and was preserved for people to walk through and be around. They had labyrinth and everything, and I would wake up at 5 a.m. and like wash the benches before heading to work at a job I didn't like, and you know, like car I couldn't afford, stressed, not enough money. No path, really, you know, but a lot of self-love, a lot of family love. During that time, it taught me a lot. It taught me about what it's like to lose everything and to really not care. Because what I was experiencing was my family. I was experiencing people that loved me. I was experiencing Christmases the way it was. Sure, it wasn't as much of the things happening, like, you know, trips or stuff like that. But what was amazing is I realized that, man, you know, we let go of everything. We couldn't take anything. You know, we moved, I'm saying, and like my parents moved to my grandma's house. I moved to my cousin's house for a little while. We could not take anything. 17 years of history and all that. We had maybe a car full of photos and stuff. We had to let go of all our possessions. And there was something so freeing about that, guys, that I think it really helped shape and change my mindset around what matters. Because all those things come and go, dude. You know, you could try your hardest to maintain. Like, part of the story of that was we tried to stay in our house, and we fought, and you know, we weren't able to. And we did a year of struggling to stay in the house, and then by the time we left, we were like, thank God. And it was a beautiful thing to understand that, like, through that level of unfortunate experience, there was something fortunate that I found that helped shape, you know, the direction I was going. And I think having that lack of attachment to what's around me and what I have has allowed me to welcome in things that are good for me naturally and take me towards paths that are good, to say no to things that I don't need. This is cool, actually. I like this one. I have the other one, but I like this one as well. And so it's a beautiful lesson. And by the way, guys, we just got into the next winner. So we're going to pick the next winner here in just a second. Let's go back. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys. I hope that was helpful in some way. I mean, I want to give you the credit. Now life is, you know, a completely different place, and I've kind of taken what I learned in that experience and helped to create a life where I feel really confident about having enough and not having too much, to where I feel that my possessions have now weighed me down, or the things that I've got are keeping me in a box. You know, what I started to value was freedom, and my time freedom, and doing something that I loved, being efficient with my time, spending time with my family. You know, after that, I quit jobs because I didn't get enough PTO. I was like, dude, you know what? This job is not what life's about. Like, I want to spend time with my family. I want to spend time with my parents as long as I can. My girlfriend, my loved ones. I want to experience life with the people I love. And if you're going to say that, this 9 to 5 is more important than that, I'll find another way. You know, I felt really confident about myself finding another way. And that to me is where I think found the beauty of, the fortunate aspect of losing a lot of material things. And now, we were playing tennis. Me and my dad and my family, we got into tennis, and I've been loving going back home for quarantines because, my girlfriend and I, we live pretty close to each other. So we go back, we spend time with our family when we have work in LA. And, man, what was so, I'm going to reset this as well. It feels like it's taking longer than the first time. And so, what I was saying is that, we're now finding like really fun little things to do, like play tennis or play basketball, and we're just going to a park. It's like this whole experience. It's just a couple tennis rackets, tennis ball, and we're just going every day. It's like we don't really play tennis, but we're having a great time with this experience of just being together, competing, and making it a thing. And, that to me is what I look forward to the most, man. I mean, that's what my life has. I feel like I've gotten a very good taste of life in that regard. And when it's said and done for me or for my parents or for whoever, I really feel confident that I'll have spent and done my time as a unit with everybody the best that I can. And I think that is something that I've started to value a lot more. Not that I didn't always value it, not that we don't, but when you have nothing and you're moving around, then you have each other, and you realize that that's really all it's really all you kind of need. Okay, we're going to give this a couple more seconds. I'm going to keep picking. I think this is just taking a long time because there's a lot of, I'm going to refresh it, and then I'm just going to do it again. And then because I feel like it's just a lot of comments. So we're going to keep that going, and we'll get back into it, guys. But yeah, 37 was the number. That's why I stopped there. Again, when can I say stuff? When can we talk like this? To me, this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? This is what my channel's about. Combining gaming, combining life. And again, I sincerely hope you guys enjoy this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I feel like it's possible. I feel like it's possible to get really lucky this time around and get this heirloom, man. I really feel like it's possible. I do. You got an epic? Okay, I bet this crafting materials. Ooh, okay. Let's get that. A little Sentinel. I don't have a lot of Sentinel skins, so I'm about it. Okay. Wow, still getting comments. I'm gonna try one more thing where I do a clear history. Because I just feel like what I feel like is this is kind of taking a while. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of like I'm getting a couple of. Now I just gotta find it again. Here we go, Instagram comment picker. We're going Wask. We've got the link. There we go. We're just gonna keep that up. Okay, and then another thing. Here's another thing that I think was really great, and I think I want to encourage you guys the most to look at from your perspective. There's a story of singing for my supper. I have this book. It's a great book. It's like pages of like nice little pieces of advice, business advice, maybe more spiritual advice. I've actually turned it sometimes into, ooh, baby. Okay, we got a little sheriff. I think the Peacekeeper skins are some of the most fire, unique skins in the game. Every single one has a strong theme. A strong theme. And is executed really well. What is this as well? Like some little like trademark right there. I like all of this. I'm not going to equip it over the PAL 9000, but it's just so cool. We're going to have to try. I think we're going to do random favorites for the PK. Not that I use it as much now that we're in the dang, now it's in the care package. I wonder if that's going to stay for the next season, or if we're going to get a whole new care package, slew of care package weapons. I like the idea of taking normal weapons. Here's what's great about this idea. A lot of times when you take normal weapons and you put them in a care package and then you like buff them a little bit, if you ever take them back out and put them back to normal, people will have an experience that's just a different relationship mentally to it. We all have these like schemas that we look at life through this lens. Like, you kind of see something and you just assume. And so you have a feeling about a thing. Like you see a high level actor and you see them in a movie and you assume the movie is the quality of maybe that high level actor and the movies he's done in the past, versus you see like a low level nobody or somebody who's not looking like, you can almost then assume the movie isn't as great, even though you could be wrong. It has nothing to do with whether the movie's good, but you kind of use those determining factors to quickly make an assessment. Otherwise it's just, you don't know, and you have to just get so much info to make an accurate thing. So we do that. When you have a weapon that becomes really good in the care package, the second it comes out, suddenly it's like, yo, this weapon is bomb. Like, and I feel like the Mastiff's a good example, even though the Mastiff's actually really good. But it's a great example. Everyone was like, yo, the Mastiff, let's go, And I think the Peacekeeper, in the same way, has that elite status now. Although it was already elite, it now has this elite status as a care package weapon. So if it ever comes out, people will feel that way. The L-Stars started in there and was not good. So I feel like what you need to do is put the L-Star back in, buff it a lot, or take the triple take, put it in there. Take the alternator, put it in there with disruptor rounds, right? And then another season you can bring it out, and you've kind of almost like, this is actually a sick skin, dude. I'm gonna land Epicenter and just use this. Ho, baby. I love this one. Absolute Zero. That's great. And you take it back out another season, and I think people just have a more positive vibe on some of these weapons that have been underperforming and not really, exciting for other people, right? That's kind of what I think. Wow. So look, guys, for some reason, this is just taking too long. Maybe I have to sign in. Maybe I have to sign in for this. All right, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to open a couple packs here and keep signing in, or sign up for free so I can do this dang thing and get you guys Because I feel like I reset. Unfortunately, I feel like I actually just reset the dang thing. We're gonna log in here. We're gonna register. Sorry. Because you guys want to see who wins. I know you do. We're gonna suggest the password. We're gonna register. Oh, I need an email address. There you go. We'll use that. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's just try to do it again now. Now that we have it. Okay. I feel like it'll help. I feel like we've figured it out now. Now that I'm logged in. I'm gonna keep that on the other side. I'm just gonna watch it, and we'll know. We'll know. This is gonna be a late finish. This is gonna be a right at the finish line, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to do a random number generator and count the comments myself, and that's how we'll get the second winner. That's what I'm going to do. I have the number. I have the number. It was the number I randomly generated before, and we're going to count the comments, my friends. I'm only saying that because it's not like 2 billion comments. So anyways, what I was talking about before with this book, it's called The Wealthy Spirit, and it's got some great little like ideas around it, just to finish this video off. And one thing I would say is, as a creator, one of my jobs and one of, you know, things you probably guys like about it, maybe what makes this video cool, is thinking outside the box. As a person, I think when you think outside the box, you have some really amazing experiences that show up. I know a lot of my family's outside the box thinkers. They're not really traditional, and there's nothing wrong with going the traditional route. But I think there is something to be said about how if you feel that's the only way to do it, you might be shutting yourself off from something even greater. There's this story in the book that I really liked about somebody who wanted to be different in a business meeting, and they would show up and everyone would say, "Hi, I'm John. I've got 15 years of experience," and ... You know, "Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm a head of vice president of this company. I've got 25 years of experience, ... And this guy went up and he sang, and he just said, he sang a few lines of like cash and coins. They go clink, clank, clang. If you guys want to know more, here's my card and my name, right? Something like that. Something dumb, silly. And after the meeting, you know, somebody came up and said, "Listen, a lot of people thought you were really unprofessional there." And the guy said, "Well, it's funny because 10 people came up to me and 6 people signed up for my workshop." And so getting outside the box really helped him there and allowed people to recognize him when everyone else was doing the exact same thing. Another example is that he then went back to his friend, and his friend had a story of someone who had did something similar, where she went and she actually sang at a company meeting. Now, just an invitation to a company like Office Party, and she sang a song about the company. The song was so cool, the company said, "Listen, our president heard your song, and he wants you to teach it to him." So she went to the president on another meeting, taught him the song. Sooner than later, the entire corporation wanted to know the song, and she choreographed a dance and a way to do the song for the corporation. The president ended up saying, "I want you in our company," and she's now she's the cultural ambassador for the company, and she travels around the world to the international offices singing, bringing good vibes, and through this position that she created, because the president enjoyed her. And I think that's something to keep in mind, guys. Sometimes you can create the position you want. It may not even be there right now, but it could be there if you have a big enough vision for it that other people can get attached to. So we're going to pick a comment right here, guys. By the way, I've got all of the comments. I'm going to go into them. We're going to find it out, and we're going to pick our winner. I apologize that it didn't go through the other way, but I think it's just because I think I just like broke the system. I feel like that's just kind of what happened. So we're going to jump in. We're going to scroll the comments. You guys are going to see. You're going to see. Give me one little moment here. Okay. And oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. Guys, this is just ridiculous. Here we go. The number is 99. So the 99th comment is the winner. Now, I'm going to take you through the camera, and I'm going to just scroll down from the very top, and we're going to be loading these comments. So again, I appreciate everybody who's been hanging around and kind of essentially watching and following. If you guys go and try to look at the comments yourself, it's going to be a little bit harder, I think, and there may be people who comment more or comments that get upvoted, so it might change what these comments are, but I'm going to do my best to kind of find it for you guys. And again, apologies that it's taking a little long, but it is still going to be really fun when we get there, because somebody's going to be getting 100 packs alongside AC10, and I'm very, very happy and, glad that that person ended up doing that, because, at the end of the day, you guys supporting me, it's a huge deal, and I do really appreciate it. And what it also means is that I'm going to have a better way to freaking do this next time, and we're also going to have a way where we can next time maybe be able to get you guys some more packs, because at the end of the day, looking at this thing, I didn't get it this time. So we're 137 packs down, which should mean that we have, because we just unlocked an heirloom, at max, what? That would be 63, so 363 packs. 363 packs at max. So if I open 200 the next time, it's within 1 to 2 videos, right? It's within 1 to 2 videos coming up. So make sure to stay tuned with all that, guys, because it is 100% going to be something that I'm very, very excited about. Again, just a reminder towards the end of it, if you guys want to get involved in your own Apex Legends sale, your Summer of Plunder sale, this is one of the great ways to do it. Just grab some of these things. The Voidwalker bundle, I know a lot of people were interested in that. It wasn't interesting to me because I already had it. But with the bundle, they do have this that I don't have, which is this like legendary Wraith frame, which is actually pretty dang cool. I just have so many cool legendary banner frames thanks to these pack opening videos. So yeah, it's not really something that I'm eyeing quite yet. But then we have this Dress to Kill bundle with Loba. I think you've seen a lot of videos focusing on this like P2020. And with Loba and this P2020 skin, God, all I have to say is I'm very happy that there's a P2020 skin that actually is one that I want to use. I mean, I hate the fact that it's this weapon that is like really common that you just don't have a lot of great skins for. I want some banger skins for this thing. I want some banger skins for the P20. We're finally getting there. But it's just one of those weapons that has to kind of, I think, fill that void of, this is a starter weapon. There's nothing exciting about this. And, this is not what we want. Oh, my God. Look at this. Okay, I found it, guys. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Did you guys see that, by the way? I'm at 43. Did you guys see that TikTok where the guy's singing from 1 to 28? If you haven't, it's kind of funny. Funniest thing about it is the comments. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Gundran, he is 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Don Lima, you're 69, though. Congrats. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Wait, 88. This guy commented like 8 times, so I'm only giving him 88. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. The number's 99. I haven't scrolled yet. I have not scrolled yet, my friends. 97, 98, 99. Lewis.K19. Congrats, brother. Congrats, Lewis. You won. All right. I just posted it, guys. Lewis.K19 is the last winner, and thank you all for staying around this video. I'm ending it now. 2 winners, 200 Apex packs given away. Like the video, comment down below anything that you guys want to share with me. I'll see you in the next one because we are getting this Bloodhound Heirloom, and guess what? It could happen next time, which means another 2 of you, if you're following my Instagram.com/RaynDayGaming, could get a chance to get this as well. As always, never give up, never stop gaming, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys.